What's up, my Tailor family? It's your girl Tailormadejane here, and we are back with another slay today. Okay, like let's get into this look though. Like this look is so sharp and precise. Y'all got some press on nails on, so I'm feeling myself a little bit. Sorry, I'm feeling myself just a little bit. You feel me? The nails are from Iridescent Nails, so if y'all wanna go get y'all nails, make sure y'all go check her out and purchase y'all's. Why wear acrylics when you can wear a press on? Take them off whenever you want to. And then have a new set ready for the next day. Bloop. And they long, so I have some long claws. Anywho, I really hope y'all are liking what y'all are seeing because we did achieve this in today's video. So make sure y'all keep on watching, but don't go any further unless you like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that good old notification bell because you do not want to miss what your girl got coming next. I love y'all. Make sure y'all keep on watching. I don't know why I cannot get this product to show. This is the background is too white. I don't know, my camera's tripping. But this is the Too Faced new primer. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my face. We're gonna see how it works. Oh, it's cute. It has like a little heart as the hole. That's so cute. Oh, let's see if it comes out of the heart on my face. Nope, just a dot. Let's go ahead and put this in. I like the texture of it. It smells good too. So I'm gonna do my brows first because I have been doing brows and eyes first lately. Don't know why, but I have been and I actually like it. But I'm gonna do my eyes first. I'm gonna go ahead and set my brows with some powder first because we need to make sure that these brows are like, you know, not greasy and oily after putting moisturizer on, after putting primer on. Keep these brows real nice and mild. All right, so let's get it. I'm using my little Fenty hand mirror. I'm not cleaning up my brows due to the fact that I'm trying to let them grow back in because I accidentally did them a little too thin. So I'm gonna let them grow in, but I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows. And this is just the ABH dipbrow in Ebony. My brows are still oily. I don't know why. Because my skin is real oily. I should have baked more. I'm going to bake this one like that. We're going to really bake this into the brow. Yes, y'all see them sharp lines? That's what I'm talking about. That's how I want my brow to look. Just like that. Because, man, it was not sharp at first. It was like oily, okay? Oily. I'm only going to do one brow on camera. And then only show one brow because, yeah, running out of this deep sharp tear shape. Y'all need to hurry up and open back up. No, actually take your time because I won't come anyway. Actually, I might. With a mask on, I'm gonna be in your stove. I'll come with a mask, honey. Because I need to re-up on some product. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape to clean up the top with my MAC 252S brush. And I'm also gonna use my P. Louise Rumor 5 base to clean up the bottom and for my eyeshadow primer. I mean to prime my eyes so that my eyeshadow pops. Also, I do got a code with them now. My code is TMJ. So if you guys shop with P. Louise, make sure you use my code TMJ to purchase your products so you can get a discount and save some coins, honey. I figured you guys would probably like to see like a really satisfying like brow cleanup. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna show y'all how I clean up my brows. Using the Tarte Shape Tape in the number 5. Just watch how these brows pop off. Yes, we're gonna make that a little sharper. And then clean up the top. I want to do a quick Instagram story. Get some activity on there. How clean that is. Now let's clean up the top with the color Deep. Ooh, grabbing the wrong thing. By Tarte, I'm gonna lower this mirror. I'm actually just gonna cover it with my hand so it doesn't autofocus. Now y'all see how I went into my brow a little bit right there. Some of you may not even notice little stuff like that. However, I notice every little thing that happens. So I'm gonna take this, go back into my brow and just clean it up. Ooh, and now look at how sharp that is. Ooh, honey. Brow is giving, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this other brow and then I'll be right back. So let's blend that out using our setting brushes. I have 4 of these brushes, y'all. I keep them with me everywhere I go. I think I want to tone back my skin today. Oh, I don't know. I be wanting to tone back, but then everything in me is like, but why? Why? I'm only going to do one eye on camera, and I'm going to put my press-ons on today, my red ones. So, we're about to get it. I do have a press-on nails that I got that are red. I did like a red kind of look the other day, and I ended up washing it off. I didn't get any pictures or anything, and it wasn't for a video, it was for a class, but it came out really cute. So I'm going to do another red look today to go with these press-on nails that I got from Iridescent Nails. I'm really excited to put these on. Yes, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I'm going to use this Jamrock eyeshadow palette by Planet Makeup by Yolanda. And I'm going to go into these burgundy-ish reds right here. These 2 colors here. I'm also going to go into a more reddish color out of her other palette that she has. This is a No Limitations palette. She has this brighter red here. I'm going to go into that one. And then I'm also going to use my Huda Beauty palette for black to really like smoke it out and make it dramatic. Okay, so I'm going into Fatty. This is the first color I'm using with my Morphe M507 brush. It's a nice deep red. And this is going to be like smoked out. This is a real good payoff. They have some of the most pigmented eyeshadow palettes. This is the best red. Oops. The best red eyeshadow I've ever used, y'all. The color payout, the fact that it's true to red and it ain't turning like burgundy, the fact that it's not turning pink. It's just a true to red eyeshadow color. This is the best red I've used. I want it to look a little more lifted, so I'm gonna clean it up. Oops. Once I'm done. All right, now we're gonna go back into that darker red. I'm gonna go into a smaller mirror because I don't want to keep my head down. Now I'm gonna go into this even redder color, or the transition shade. The other color kind of turned like a pinkish color to me, and that's what I don't want. So I'm using that reddish color, that redder, not reddish color, the bright red color, the Sally color out of the other Limitation palette that I was just showing you guys. And it's gonna be my transition shade. Look at how that's coming out. I wasn't gonna go all the way in, but we're here now. I kind of want to. I'm gonna go around the red. I'm gonna go around the burgundy, I mean, with this brighter red. Making sure I build this up. I'm always tapping back into my eyeshadow, you guys. That's the way to do it. Always tap back into your eyeshadow to build up that pigmentation. Don't just keep blending. Ooh, yes, like that. Ooh, it's coming to life, honey. It's gonna be lit because I'm gonna be snatching that eye up. All right, let's go ahead and do this other eye over here. I'm not gonna show this eye on camera, so we'll be right back. All right, so that's done. I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty palette down, and I'm gonna use the black inside of this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke it out. Just blending around this black so it isn't as harsh. I'm just blending everywhere right on top of that black to make it really rich and pigmented. I'm gonna do this eye, and then I'm gonna finish the other eye off camera. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. The blending and all that, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna take my P. Louise brush with some Vaseline. I'm taking these two together because it's just easier. And I'm gonna cut my crease with this. Actually, I'm gonna clean the brush first because it looked like it has a little tinge of yellow to it, or green or something. It has old concealer on it. Now I'm gonna take my P. Louise brush with some Vaseline on the back of my hand, coat it real good and heavy. And we're gonna cut our crease with this. And I'm gonna take my Q-tip and just swipe it off. I'm gonna make sure I coat it really good because that's the only way it's gonna come off is if I coat it really good. All right, so I want this crease to be a little more pigmented. I'm gonna take a small, tiny little shader brush, something with a very small, like a very, very, very small brush. I was gonna say something else, but I'm just gonna take a very small brush, y'all. I'm gonna take the Sigma Beauty Wing Liner brush. It's very tiny. Ooh, my nose is very itchy. And I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna go ahead and tap it, and I'm gonna go into this crease and just deepen up the crease a lot. I'm gonna take that same exact brush that I used to cut the crease with the Vaseline. I'm gonna use that same exact brush to cut my crease with the blank canvas paint. Before this product starts to dry, I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna blend right here in the front just to blend that out because we want that to be really soft. I'm gonna use a Black Beauty brush. This is a B13 brush from Black Beauty. I'm gonna cut it over a little more just because I feel like it needs to be cut just a little bit more. That is sharp. Ooh, she is sharp. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna just tap. I cleaned off all the excess product and I'm gonna just tap right here on the outer corners just to soften that up. Get it to blend in with the eyeshadow because I don't want it to just stop harshly like that. Well, if I was doing a circle cut crease, it would have been fine. However, I'm not. We about to get this together. So I refuse to just, you know, do something that I'm not going to be too happy with. I'm not going to let that eye, y'all see how it's curving in a little bit? We're not going to curve it in. I'm going to just take it straight out in a second. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to just tap all over the lid yet again. Kind of drying already, which is good because I think I don't want to put anything on top of it. I could put like a nude though, babe, a shimmery nude, or do you think just leave it matte? Leave it matte. That's much better. All right, y'all, let me stop being annoying. I'm gonna take a tan color. And the reason why I'm gonna take a tan color is because I'm going to put tan on the outer corner and then blend that red into that tan. Just on the very outer corner, and it's gonna be a very light tan shade. Just looking for the right one. Like the sand color here. Like how, well, I guess like white color here. Just on the very outer corner. Just so that red eyeshadow has something to blend into without it being too dark. It's like the transition shade for the red. It's a bit of a darker tan than what I'm using on my lid, that base, because I really want that red to transition into it really good without it disturbing my tan base. Yes, that blends a lot better and looks a lot better. However, I do see a little patch there. I'm gonna take my base right on top of that. All right, y'all, so this look is done. However, I do want to add a liner to it. I do want to add a liner, like cut it going up. I mean, line it going up. So I'm gonna take my liner. And that's it. However, I do feel like I took it a little too high on the inner corner, so I'm going to use my same base to clean it up. But I also feel like I want to kind of add a red liner on top of that. So let me grab a red liner real quick. Or I could just throw some red glitter, ooh, around that liner. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a red glitter around that liner with my glitter glue. I'm going to pat on this liner with a black eyeshadow to get it, make sure it's nice and matte and black. I'm going right on top of this, blending it into that black eyeshadow. All right, I'm gonna take this base yet again, one more time. Clean around this liner. Just to bring it down just a little bit. Yes, honey. I want this liner to be, this black to be sharp on this side, so I'm gonna do a very thin black line just right here. Just because I want that black to stand out. And I'm going to take the black eyeshadow and just blend right on top of it. Or right in front of it. Whatever works best. Whatever works best, honey. And then we're just going to blend that. Make sure it's completely even. Where did that red go? So I'm using my Beats by Deb red glitter. This glitter is so pretty. I'm gonna go in with that same brush. This brush is so handy, y'all. That's why y'all gotta use my code to go get your brush, because as y'all can see, I use this brush a million times already. Oop, my battery about to die. I'm gonna tap into that glitter. It's chunky. I don't want it as chunky, so I'm gonna try to take out the big chunks. However, I'm gonna go in and just start tapping on that red glitter because I want the glitter to be very fine. Thank you, babe. No, this looks really cute. Like, ooh, she's cute. All right, let's put on some black mascara. And then we're gonna put on our lash, and then we're gonna do the other eye off camera, and then we're gonna come back and do skin. I put on the lash glue too prematurely because I'm not gonna wear the lash that my husband brought to me. I am, however, gonna do this under eye. So we're gonna take the same color base, this tan, and we're gonna take it right here under the eye. I always want to try, like, if you want to do an eyeshadow on the bottom, I personally like to use an eyeshadow base to make that under eye pop off. All right, let's do the same thing we did on the top, on the bottom with the eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, I just keep spilling every damn thing. Like, Shayna, what is wrong with you? Put lids on shiz, girl. That is pretty. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and then we'll come back and we'll do skin for like a good 30 minutes, and we'll get off. All right. She cute. Ooh. All right, so I just put some more hemp lotion around the areas that I wiped off. Now I'm just gonna go in with my primer. I am using the Too Faced like I said earlier. I just gotta use a little bit because I wiped it off in these areas when I was like cleaning up the fallout. This feels so good. It feels like velvet on the skin. I love the texture of this. It feels like a powder, like it feels like a powdery, like a powder feeling. Like it feels like it dries like a powder, but not like a moisturized powder. It don't make sense. I'm trying to explain it, but it doesn't make sense. It feels like it kind of dries like a moisturized powder. However, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into my skin. I'm gonna mix the concealer, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm not gonna use any yellow setting powder today. I'm gonna try to go in with translucent. I hope I don't mess up my skin with this bomb eye that I just did. I'm just praying that I just get it right the first time, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna mix this with the regular foundation because I want it to be just a little bit darker and not too dark. However, this one gets pretty dark. It oxidized down pretty dark, so I'm gonna mix them together on the back of my hand. I'm putting just a little bit of the darker foundation just around this area because I ran out of the concealer. But it's alright. I'm looking down into my mirror. That's why I keep looking down. Oh, y'all, I keep looking at this eye because it's so amazing. Like, I think it's even sharper than my blue one. My blue one was really sharp, but I feel like this one's even sharper. Is that weird? Is that crazy that I feel like that? Like, I didn't think I can get sharper than the blue one, but bro, it took me hours just to do each eye because I just wanted to make sure it was like super, super sharp. All right, so another thing I said I was gonna do is I was gonna use the Fenty Beauty contour, the new contour, cream contours they have, which I'm so happy about. Like, they have cream contour because I always cream contour with every look that I do. However, I have tried it. I tried it on live, and the colors that they had, I just feel like I wish it was like a little darker, but also a little more bronze versus I like a bronze contour. I know it's supposed to give you a shadow effect, which it does. However, I like to look bronzed. I'm gonna use Toffee. I accidentally just touched it, but I'm gonna use Toffee for my contour shade, and I'm gonna just take my brush right into it, and I'm gonna just tap right into it, and I'm gonna just take it right on my face. It gives me that shadow though that contour is supposed to do. However, I don't just want a shadow. I want it to be bronze. The contour looks amazing. The depth looks so good. My face looks structured. Like, my cheekbones look lifted. It looks amazing. However, I do want to just go in for my personal liking with the bronzer contour shade. All right, we're gonna put this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on. And I'm only putting a little because I only have literally a little in here. But it looks good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna take my tan sand, just a very little, directly under the eye, right here. Yes, honey. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. All right, let's go ahead and put this, blend this contour out. I just took it right above that other contour, kind of tapped it on top as well, but just right above it really, just to give me a bronze look while keeping that depth with my cheekbones. I want it to look snatched. All right, so I got my Hourglass powder here. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Ooh, we about to be sorry, I'm getting really excited. I don't know why. It's because I don't do my makeup that often anymore. And when I really get to sit down, and because I have been so busy, y'all, this whole quarantine I've been so busy, but we got a couple more months of lockdown in certain places, so we about to be getting these looks out. Go ahead and grab a palette so I can really get in here and focus in on this contour without touching this eyeshadow. All right, y'all, so I'm taking the Hourglass setting powder, and we're just gonna go ahead and tap this directly under the eye and just move it around as we're pressing it in. This is my first time like really using their powder, so I'm really excited to try it. The reason why I started doing my eyeshadow under my eye before doing my concealer is because for some reason, every time I do my concealer first, I always feel like I need to, anytime I do my concealer first, do my concealer before my under eye, before the eyeshadow, I feel like I need to, sorry y'all, I just put too much, dust it all off. But I feel like I need to take it all the way under my eye for some reason. I don't know why I feel like that. I'm gonna use Cocoa Naughty to bronze my face today because I want to keep it kind of simple. I don't want it too dark. Yes, Cocoa Naughty. Ooh, she cute. Let's go ahead and spray our face. I don't really want to use this Veil setting spray because it leaves me like dewy. I don't like that. It says shake well. Let's shake well. I must hold it far away. No, I can't even feel it. So strong. All right, I'm gonna put a little highlight on my nose because I did take it in a little too skinny and I don't like that. So when I take my nose in a little too thin, I always go back with like, I use my eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath, and I use these two shades here, and I just add a little bit of highlight on the tip of my nose and down the bridge. Ooh, this look looks so good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my wig on, change my clothes, and I'll be right back. I told you I was gonna put my press-on nails on from Iridescent Nails. Bomb, 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 bomb. My hands look old right now because my eczema, but it's tight. Anywho, I really love how this look came out. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.